Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Full Metal Geek. This week we have a fantastic match. We've got Jay versus Harley. I guess I don't really know if it's fantastic yet. We're about to start. I don't know. It could be the worst. But hopefully it's fantastic. That's my hope, at least. And with me today in the co-hosting chair is my manager, Cody Newberry. Cody, how you doing today? And what do you think of the match we are about to see?
Got a lot of talkers in this match, so hopefully it doesn't take 17 years to get through. Jay, I want to know how many times he says my guy, and Harley, I want to know, that Pooh Bear. So yeah, this should be an interesting match. They both had really strong debuts, so hopefully they follow that up with another great performance.
Absolutely, and yeah, you're absolutely right. Both of these two competitors had very good debuts. 1-0 players, obviously, they would not be here if they weren't. We are in the Road to the Title series, which is super exciting for Full Metal Geek. This is the right-hand side of the bracket that we're working on right now, which is all players who have debuted this season. So these two are each 1-0, and the winner of this match goes into a four-way, and if they win that four-way, they are right on the road to contention. Only one more win after that four-way to challenge for the title. So the stakes are very, very high for this match to get into that four-way. I'm really excited. Let's hear from our competitors right now. We are going to go to Jay first. Jay, how do you feel about this match, your debut? What are your hopes and aspirations for the Road to the Title tournament? And how do you feel about your opponent, Harley, here today?
I respect the hell out of Harley. She is one of my favorite competitors to play against. I don't think it's going to be easy for me to get this win, but I'm hoping to get the win. I get into that four-way, and then I know who's going to win the other side of the bracket. I know it's going to be Sandy, and I've said it before. I'll say it again. The very first match I played Sandy in, I went 0 points in the first round. I got to make up for that. So everybody else is just a speed bump in the way to my road to redemption. I would like to get a shot at the title. I'm not ready for it, but I do my damnedest.
Absolutely. Everybody knows you as a guy who works his ass off to get to where he wants to be. Obviously, you are hungry for that title. Speaking of somebody who's hungry for the title and even more hungry to bust some brackets, we have Harley. Harley, how are you feeling today, and what do you think about this match?
First, I want to introduce two of my favorite mascots, the Porg, and of course, Cody's favorite, Winnie the Pooh. But yeah, no, like I've been looking at all these brackets that are people submitted. Not one person's chosen me to win. So guess what? I win tonight. This guaranteed spot into the fall tournament, no one gets because I break the brackets. That's what I'm hoping for. People might be hoping for a shot of Robert. I faced Robert in one of his first matches way back when. And no, I don't want to face him again. Trust me, as the editor of all of these matches for Full Metal Geek, I know how fantastically good Robert is in the geek categories. And yeah, of course he scares me. So I just want to break the brackets. Who knows? Afterwards, I might just take myself out of the tournament. Just as a big F you to the fact that no one has any faith or support in me. But Jay, you know I love you. And in honor of you today, finally breaking out the Elder Wand. Help me. So let's do this.
Absolutely. Let's hop right into it. So you two are both familiar, Harley as editor, and you both have already played in this league a number of times. So here's how it's going to work just for the people at home. Round one is the exact same as it is in every single other trivia sphere. You're going to get 10 predetermined questions. You're going to have to write the answers down, verbalize them, and show them on your whiteboard or writing utensil at the same time. Correct answer is 1 point. If you get a perfect round of the 10, then you get a bonus point asked directly to you for another bonus question worth another bonus point. 3 repeats and a challenge used throughout the course of the match. Cody, did I miss anything?
No.
I'll take that as a no. So,
no.
Without any further ado, Cody, would you please start us off with question 1?
Sure. Question number 1, guys, comes in Middle Earth. Middle Earth. Who plays Samwise Gamgee in Middle Earth Saga?
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Absolutely nailed it. Gamgee. Perfect. Cody, I'm proud of you.
Shut your mouth.
Sorry.
There's a reason I don't read Middle Earth.
It.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. We're going to go to Harley first.
I'm starting off strong here with drawing a massive blank. I'm so pissed off at myself. Rudy and 24.
Rudy and 24 would have been correct. We needed the actor's name, unfortunately. Jay.
Sean Astin.
Sean Astin is correct for a 1 point lead early on. So, right, Harley, here's your chance to bounce back with number 2 in the category of directors and composers. Which DC film was directed by Martin Campbell?
That's all
Good reaction.
That's all I will say.
That's all you're gonna say is 5.
I just know you're a big fan.
4, 3, 2, 1. Markers down. Jay Burnz, what do you have?
Shazam.
Shazam is not correct.
Shazam, yeah.
Shazam is not correct either.
Green Lantern.
That is correct.
Oh, I love that
Tie
movie.
game.
You
was
would.
Green Lantern.
No, I really don't.
All right, guys. Question number 3 comes in Wizarding World. Which Wizarding World film features a bus driver named Ernie with vision problems, a shrunken head that guides him, and a conductor named Stan Shunpike? I don't believe you needed all that for this, but good job, Robert.
I like words.
I could tell.
Do I need to have Harry Potter in it?
To show off, sure, but I'm not RJ.
Okay.
So
I'm not showing off then.
That's fine. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Markers down. Harley, what do you have?
Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban.
And Jay?
That doesn't say prisoner and Prisoner of Azkaban.
Prissior.
Oh, yeah.
I will accept it because Harley went first and Harley did say it right. So I am going to accept that answer.
I'm sorry. Spelling's definitely not my thing. Everyone knows that.
That's all right. I am going to accept that answer.
Thank you.
2-2, going into your next question, this time in the category of MCU. Who extracts the gas from the building being attacked by Crossbones at the start of Civil War? That's my roommate cackling in the background, if you can hear him. Not sure if you can, but I can. He's playing Fortnite. 5.
Noob Master!
3,
That's what the cool kids
2,
do.
1. Markers down, please. And we're going to Jay first.
Wanda Maximoff or Scarlet Witch?
And Harley.
Yeah, Scarlet Witch. I spelled witch wrong. Sorry.
Absolutely still correct. You're all right.
All right. I'm on question number 5, guys. Heroes and villains. In Kingsman: The Secret Service, who plays Merlin, the tech wizard member of the Kingsman support team? Everybody's a huge fan of this movie recently in trivia.
Okay, good. It looks like this year I might be able to.
Are you just saying that because Coho's written a bunch of Kingsman questions recently?
Yes, it just seems to be popping up a lot right now. So
I think this is the first Secret Service question. Second, maybe? 5, 4, 3,
I'm pretty sure you've done a couple
Repeat.
of them.
1. All right, Jay using his first repeat.
all right. In Kingsman: The Secret Service, who plays Merlin, the tech wizard member of the Kingsman support team?
I think I've asked the Manners Maketh Man question and maybe another actor, but
Did
Yeah.
you ever have finished the quote?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Markers down. That was a dig at Multiplex Entertainment. You can follow them on Twitter at MultiplexYT. Let's
was
see.
from
what
last night.
Sorry?
Harley.
Me?
Yeah,
Okay. Usually plays a villain, but Mark Strong.
And Jay?
I can understand if you don't accept this, but it is Mark Strong.
I can see it good enough.
Okay.
No, okay. Yeah, we're fine.
Like it literally came to me when you said
Yeah.
3.
Now,
Yeah, no, you're good.
Yeah.
now if RJ was
That
here,
repeat
we
helped.
wouldn't be able to guarantee that
I-
he would have accepted it.
Don't want to hear anything about spelling or what it looks like. from
No,
RJ.
no, you're right. You're absolutely right. So we are at 4-4 here is what I have for the score.
Yep.
We're going into your next question in the category of Worlds of DC. How are King Orm and Arthur Curry related in Aquaman? I don't know why I said it like that.
Aquaman.
It's Aquaman. Now.
This movie, meh. Best I can say.
Until Shazam, I think it's the best Worlds of DC movie.
Whoa.
I really dig this movie, but I also hate
But you hate women.
5, 4. No, that's Jake. 3,
Oh,
I don't
2,
hate women.
1. Jake.
Oh,
Jake.
I was gonna say I love bitches.
The maestro. Pens down, please. Let's get answers before this goes way off the rails. Jay.
Oof.
A half brother.
And Harley.
I went with uncle and nephew.
It is half brother.
Damn it.
That is correct. Takes the 1 point lead there from Harley.
Dang it.
All right, guys. Question number 7 comes in DC. How does Max Schreck kill his secretary, Selena, right before she becomes Catwoman in Batman
I
Returns?
love this question.
Spoiler alert. Jeez.
It's like the first 20 minutes of the movie.
You don't know.
There's a scene with little baby Oswald Cobblepot who's really misshapen, and then it goes to this scene practically. 5, 4, 3.
I took a shot in the dark.
1. Pens down. Harley, your shot in the dark must come first.
He pushes her out a window.
And Jay, what'd you have?
Oh, I said he strangles her.
Pushes her out a window is correct. Tie game.
I actually really like that movie.
Next question. The category of
Starfighter.
quotes. This is quotes. Which Star Trek character said, "Logic is the beginning of wisdom, not the end"? And I'll give you a bonus high five if you can tell me the movie.
Yeah. It's not the one with laser swords, as somebody just told me.
No.
Actually. I was surprised.
Did you just hear that in your earpiece now? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Markers down. We're going to. I asked the question, so Jay first.
Sarek.
And Harley?
I went with Captain Kirk.
Both incorrect. We were looking for Spock.
Oh,
my
the
God, that
fucking
was so
obvious one.
I
We were
know.
looking for
We
Spock,
overgot
guys.
the shit out of it.
You definitely did.
Oh.
Star Trek 6, by the way. It was Spock.
All right, guys. Question number
I thought it was
9.
too obvious.
Mixed bag. Mixed bag. You don't know what you're getting. Question. How many actresses have played Jean Grey in the X-Men films?
I did this one just for RJ because he loves those. How many? And blah, blah, blah. He loves those questions. So, RJ, this is for you.
So does Coho.
Yeah. Wonder why. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mark us down. Harley, we are coming to your answer first.
I went with 3.
And Jay?
I went 2. Famke Jensen and Sophie Turner.
3 is correct. We're looking at the beginning
good
of X-Men The Last Stand.
Yes.
Good.
The kid.
Kid in X-Men Last Stand. Yep, I do not know her name.
Yeah. I just remember there was a kid, child actress that played her.
Yep, and then here we go. Your final question in the category of Star Wars.
Yes.
What is the Sith Lord alias of Count Dooku?
Ooh, nice.
Of course, this is the... We forgot to say the words pentultimate and ultimate, but
Oh,
well,
we're
because
the worst.
clearly we don't host often. At least we don't... Well, I mean, we're not...
We just don't copy all of our
5,
speech.
4, 3, absolutely. 2, 1. Markers down, please. Jay, what do you have?
Darth Tyrannus.
Harley?
And Darth Tyrannus.
Perfect. All right, so here we have the end of round 1. I have Harley in a lead by only 1.7 to 6 is what I have for the score. And we are going to go right into round 2, which works like this. I'm going to pull up a wheel. That's it. That's the end of round 2 right there. So, no, I'm going to I thought that was a funny bit. I'm going to pull up a wheel. There's going to be 8 categories plus heroes and villains pick on it. Whoever's in the lead, in this case, Harley, is going to hear the categories, then get to choose if they would like to go first or second. Whoever then is up gets to spin the wheel. If it lands on a category they don't like, they can spin again, but they must stick with the second option if the first one's not to their liking. Once you get your category, you get 5 questions worth 2 points piece. There is multiple choice to bring the value of the question down to 1 point, and there is stealing in this round. Any questions?
Can you repeat that only slowly?
No.
Can you do it faster?
I could try. Maybe next
No.
time we
His
record.
head will explode.
So, let me bring up the wheel. There we go. This is the round 2 wheel. Harley, the categories are Star Wars, Wizarding World, Directors, Composers, Worlds of DC, Marvel, Middle-earth, Mixed Bag, and DC. Based off of those, would you like to spin first or second?
I'm going to be nice, and then Jay, you can go first.
Alrighty, so Harley's going to defer to Jay. Jay, then your first spin is in. And it lands on Marvel. Straight Marvel. Movies based on Marvel comics outside the MCU.
I will spin one more time.
Jay gonna tempt fate. Go for that respin, this time landing on Star Wars.
Hot damn.
It is Star
Hot damn.
Wars. That was the closest I've ever seen. Star Wars is what it lands on. Jay maybe lucked out there out of Villains pick. Cody, would you like to read Jay his questions in Star Wars?
Sure, as soon as I find it. Okay.
Right at the top. Yep.
All right. Question number 1. Who do Anakin's thoughts dwell on when he first meets the Jedi Council in Phantom Menace?
His thoughts dwell on his mother.
That is correct for 2 points.
For the lead.
While, huh? Oh, for the lead.
Yeah,
Okay.
he took lead.
Question number 2. While at the ballet in Revenge of the Sith, Palpatine tells Anakin that Grievous is hiding in which system?
Multiple choice.
I'm going to let you take this, Robert.
Yeah, I will give you your options. Here we go. Your options are A. Kato Nemoida, B. Geonosis, C. Mustafar, or D. Utapau.
I knew B, C, and D. First one, no thanks.
Utapau.
Damn it.
For 1 point.
Well, he said system. I automatically assumed we were talking about like an entire system, not just a planet. Like, I know he's hiding on Utapau, but I didn't know Utapau was in the Utapau system.
Yeah, every planet is in the planet system. Every single one in the Star Wars universe, practically.
Question number
the
3.
Coruscant system.
Question number 3. When Uncle Owen first meets C-3PO in A New Hope, he asks the droid if he speaks what language?
Bocce.
For 2
That is
points.
a point.
Wow.
I'm paying for this. I'm paying for this big time.
Question number 4. In Rogue One, a rebel squad makes it through the shield to help fight on the beach of Scarit. What color designation does the squad have? And I can handle these if he goes to multiple choice.
Cody.
Gold Squadron.
That is incorrect.
Blue Squadron.
For
That is correct.
2 points, steals.
Good pull.
Wow.
All right.
It's a squadron that's not in New Hope.
Final question. Question number 5. How long has it been since Anakin and Padme have seen each other in Attack of the Clones? Five, 4, 3.
10 years.
Ooh.
That is correct for 2 points.
For 2 points. Nice job, Jay. So at the end of Jay's round 1, Harley did pick up a big 2-point steal. Harley's total comes up to 9, and Jay's is at 6.
13.
Now,
13. Yep. So we have 13-9 going into Harley's spin as I slowly stall to bring the wheel back up, and it's not obvious at all.
No, not at all. He is
my
a
strength,
professional.
I get his strength.
Hiding it very well. Here we go. Harley, your spin is in.
Come on, his strength.
It lands on mixed bag. What could it be?
It's a bag full of things.
It's a mixed bag, if you will.
Ooh.
Would you like to stick with that or spin again?
The wheel is so iffy right now, too. I'm going to do what Jay did. It paid off for him. I'm going to spin again.
Okay.
Come on. Which they were.
And it's Middle Earth.
Oh, okay.
So glad you get to ask these questions.
All right. So Harley, I will read you your questions.
I'm quite familiar with all 6 movies, so.
In Middle Earth.
I know they exist. I know they came out.
Well,
I just
I guess-
nothing.
8 movies, too, because the animated movies count.
Only one of them had a theatrical release, actually. Only the 78 Lord of the Rings actually one had a
Good. I've definitely seen that one 3 times.
All right, here we go. You got Middle Earth. Just making note of that. Okay, there we go, Harley. Your first question. What food does Pippin find at the base of a tree after the hobbits fall off a cliff in Fellowship of the Ring?
Isn't it a carrot?
That is incorrect. Chance for a 2-point steal from Jay.
Mushrooms.
For 2 points. Mushrooms is correct. Wow, huge steal there.
Yeah, there's mushrooms.
All right, Harley, chance to bounce back. Your second question. In the Two Towers, which elven warrior led the elves to battle at Helm's Deep, who also died in Aragorn's arms?
I'm going to need multiple choice for the name.
All right, your options are A, Celeborn, B, Lindir, C, Hama, or D, Haldir.
I'm going to go with Charlie.
C as in cat?
Yep.
That is incorrect. Chance for a 1-point steal from Jay.
Can I hear those options one more time, please?
Yep, your options are A, Celeborn, B, Lindir, C, Hama, or D, Haldir.
I'm going to go B, Lindir.
That's also incorrect. We're looking for Haldir.
Nerd.
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
Sorry, I'm just taking stats notes. All right, Harley, your third question. Who saves Thorin by throwing the sword Orcrist in The Hobbit, The Battle of the Five Armies?
I'm just going to go Bilbo.
That is incorrect. Jay, chance for a 2-point steal.
I'm just going to name another dwarf and say Dwalin.
That is also incorrect. We're looking for Legolas.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Oh, no. Yeah, no, I'm just playing that scene in my head now.
Yep, no worries. 2 questions left for you, Harley. Before the siege on Minas Tirith in Return of the King, the armies of Mordor release their prisoners by flinging what over the castle walls?
No, their skulls are their heads, disembodied heads.
That's correct for 2 points. Back on track here for Harley. All right, and your final question in this round. What creature does Gandalf use to summon the giant eagle to save him from Isengard in the Fellowship of the Ring?
Oh, I don't want to go multiple choice, but
And I need an answer in 5, 4.
actually multiple choice because just to hear the actual name of it, just in case.
Your options are A, moth, B, butterfly, C, bat, or D, thrush.
Yeah, it's a butterfly.
That
It's
is
a moth.
incorrect.
Yeah.
Moth is correct for 1-point steal. All right, so after that round, Harley brings her subtotal up to 11 points, and Jay's goes from 13 up to 16 points. So 16 to 11, it's a 5-point game. Let me double check my math.
Yeah, you're right.
16, all right, yep. 11 to 16, we're going to go into round 3, which works like this. I'm going to bring up another wheel, and I'm not going to do a callback to my other joke, because apparently it wasn't funny. But bring up a new wheel. This is a round 3 wheel. This one's only going to have 6 categories on it, randomly generated, and you're basically going to get a 2, 3, and a 5-pointer. Those the category that those questions come from the wheel. The question difficulty does go up with the higher point value, of course. And you're going to spin your wheel. You're going to get your point value, answer the question. You do get 1 respin to use throughout the entirety of the 3rd round, so please use it wisely. So if you use it right away on the 2-pointer to win the game, you're not going to be able to use it later on the 5-pointer or 3. You can get the same category for different point values. And right now we're sitting at Jay with 2 repeats, Harley with 1. Or, excuse me, Harley with all 3. All right, so let me pull up round 3 wheel. Harley, you were going in. you have a deficit to make up, so you're going to spin first.
Okay, good. Star Wars is on there. I want all 3 Star Wars.
Oh, sorry, I didn't even read the categories. I'm the worst. Sorry. Your categories, are Worlds of DC, Directors, Composers, Mixed Bag, Star Wars, Heroes, Villains, and DC. And your 2-point spin, you've spun Directors and Composers.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay.
You want me to take that? Or
Yeah, Cody, would you?
Yeah. 2-pointer. Director's composer. Who directed Ant-Man and Ant-Man and the Wasp?
Adam McKay.
That
That's
is incorrect.
Incorrect. Looking for
Looking for Peyton Reed.
Aiden Reed, yeah.
All right, so Directors and Composers.
That was a rookie mistake.
All right, so Harley, you can miss this one and hit the 5. If you do that, you will tie the game.
Yeah.
In order to get a lead, you do need to hit this question.
Come on, Star Wars.
All right, sharing.
Star War in the Stars.
Why do I have so many tabs open?
That's the one with phasers, right? And beam me up, Scotty.
Absolutely, yeah. So Harley, you're 3 points.
Spaceballs.
Spaceballs, you're right. And it is Star Wars.
Yes! Oh, I'm taking that without a doubt.
All right. Your 3-pointer in Star Wars. What senator proposes to give emergency powers to
Jar Jar Binks. Senator
Correct.
Naboo.
3 points.
Thank you. I didn't have to finish.
You didn't have to
Yeah,
finish.
no one wants to finish a Jar Jar question.
Absolutely. So that brings your score, Harley, up to 14. To hit this 5-pointer, you will take the lead. If you miss it, Jay does win the game by TKO.
Come on, Star Wars again. Star Wars, Star Wars, Star Wars, Star Wars, Star
All
Wars.
right. There we are. Your 5-point spin is Heroes and Villains. Would you like to stick with that or use your respin?
Oh, I probably should stick with that.
Okay.
Wait. I'm still thinking it through.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what? I'll stick with it.
Okay.
All right. Cody, please give Harley her question.
Your 5-pointer. In Tim Story's Fantastic Four movies, what physically happens to Sue Storm when she creates a force field? When she creates force fields?
Doesn't she become invisible?
And your winner by way of technical knockout, Jay Burnz. We're looking for nosebleeds. She gets nosebleeds.
Oh my god.
All right, so the final score of 14 to 16. We have Jay by TKO. Great match, both of you. Cody, I just want your thoughts right away. How did you feel about today's match?
Yeah, it was a really good match. I think a little unfortunate with Harley's spin on the wheel. I don't think she. I mean, Middle Earth. I'm one of those people that I've watched them all. I like them all, but I retain stuff is not it. Jay got Harley's strength and did really well in it. And Jay is also a secret Middle Earth. He knows his stuff too, so it was probably the wrong wheel slice. So Jay's a really strong player. Everybody needs to look out for him in that 4-way. I think he's one of the guys that can go unnoticed, and people will be doubting him in that 4-way, but he could literally sneak through and win it all. So good match, and I think Harley will do great when she comes back and plays next time.
Absolutely. And Harley, both players, actually, Harley and Jay, good round ones. I really do think you were right that Jay had a very solid maneuvering his way through Star Wars, only one miss. And Harley did pick up on that steal right away, big 2-point steal. Harley just stumbled a little bit in that second round. Let's hear it from our unfortunate loser, Harley, first today. Harley, how'd you feel about your performance today? And what are you looking forward to upon your return to Full Metal Geek?
Unfortunately, Lord of the Rings, there's just times where just the names can throw me off, and a moth and a butterfly, just trying to remember which one. and of course narrowed it down to 50-50 for Jay. So, but he obviously knew it too. So there's like I would never doubt Jay. I've seen him compete several times, and of course, like he's definitely, like he said about me, he's also one of my favorite competitors to watch. And like Peyton Reed and like for some reason I know it's Peyton Reed, but it just like I always go with Adam McKay just because of the Paul Rudd connection. But it just and I should have spun I should have took a chance on my respin to hopefully get double Star Wars, but and of course Jay got without a doubt my strength around 2, and that's another case where like my last match I would have gone perfect in there, 2 points in every question. But yeah, no, like all the props in the world to Jay there. I hope like there's 2 people like in that 4-way. There's 2 people that I actually want to see win. It's or like potentially like Nasario, because we still got to see the results of his match. Jay, I hope you destroy the winner of Tim and Jim. Because I kind of hope it's Jim, and I hope you destroy him. And also another one of my arch nemesis, Kane, destroy him too, please. So that's all I can ask. And for my future in Full Metal Geek, I hope I've proved that I can still be a competitor in there. Like I said, I may not be one of the best. Like I've seen pretty much all the movies in the several times. It's just sometimes my instant recall that hurts me. So, but yeah, just let me know the next time you want me to compete, and I'll be there.
Absolutely will do. And you did prove today that you are so well-rounded competitor. Having 7 points in round 1 is pretty solid. So hopefully we'll see you very soon back in this division. We'll go over to Jay. Jay, how did you feel about your performance today? Lots of steal opportunities. Not all of them capitalized on, but a good number of them. You TKO on your record now, and you go into the 4-way. How are you feeling about your chances in that match?
The 4-way I'm not too concerned about. This match was a little closer than I'd wanted it to be. Obviously, the questions are a little bit more difficult this time around than they were during the first match. And that was to be expected. I'm going to be a little hard on myself for the next couple of days because I knew Martin Campbell directed fucking Green Lantern. You know, I knew there were just a couple of really simple questions that I missed, and I know that stuff. Like the Mark Strong, I was a little mad that I used a repeat on it, but I was glad I did. I'm not really worried about a 4-way match. I don't personally like multi-person matches, but that's more along the lines because there's just so much crosstalk. But I'm willing to go into this 4-way match and just, you know, show everybody what I can do. There's a reason why I've got a TKO here. There's a reason why, you know, I'm mainly competing in, you know, the inner geekdom, the fandom, the whatever you want to call it, the nerdier portions of the leagues. It's because I know more about this than I do everything else. A couple of steals I'm not too worried about. I'm just glad I was able to handle that Star Wars round as well as I was able to handle it.
Absolutely, and you definitely did that. We can announce one of your opponents in the 4-way for sure, the match that went up last week. We have Tim Berkala defeated Jim Green. So you haven't played Tim, but we do know that is for sure one of your opponents, as well as the winner of Ryan and Kane, which is also being put up today. So I don't know which one of those is going to go up first, but you have the winner of Ryan and Kane, you have Tim for sure, and then you also have the winner of Antonio and Nazario. So in my book, that's anybody's game, that 4-way. You definitely have a shot at coming out of that, and you could very well be on your road to the title.
I mean, I played Tim in an Iron Man.
Oh, the MCU match, didn't you?
Yeah. But I'd love to play him again. I mean, he obviously knows his stuff. I can't wait to see what goes down with that.
Absolutely. This rookie side of the 4-way, in my opinion, is going to be extremely exciting because it truly is anybody's for the taking. So make sure you tune in next week as we have yet another Full Metal Geek match. We are on our road to the title. Thank you all for watching. On behalf of myself, Cody, RJ, everybody at Full Metal Geek, and by extension, Full Metal Trivia, thank you very much for watching. Do all that stuff you're supposed to do at the end of a YouTube video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell us what we're doing wrong, and tell us how you would have done today in this road to the title match. We'll see you next week.